With the latest version of high-tech speed dropping in the form of the hardwired X19 Plus, we decided to delve into the archives of the X family to give you an insight into the progression and improvements made to Adidas's fastest cleat offering. Let's start at the beginning. In May 2015, the Three Stripes did away with the F50, their previous flagship speed model, in favor of a different approach to speed. The X15.1's bold graphics, silhouette, and increased weight immediately divided opinion among F50 lovers and featured a bunch of memorable but never before seen tech. This meant that instead of building on their past successes, Adidas had completely broken the mold, and instead of focusing on flat-out speed, were now dedicated to agility and short, sharp directional changes, those of which you're actually more likely to use in a real live football game. Fast forward to early October 2016 and the release of the next chapter in the history of X, the 16 Plus Pure Chaos. A reduction in weight and overall speedier looking design meant that the X16 Plus was a welcome update from its rather clunky predecessor. Still featuring some elements from the X15 Plus, such as the tech-fit collar, the new and improved X introduced a covered lacing system, softer synthetic upper, and a completely redesigned metallic outsole with a reduced number of conical studs. Still not the complete product, but an exciting upgrade that started to show a clear direction of what the X family might become. The follow-up to the 16 Plus dropped in May 2017, and without an eagle eye, you might have missed the fact that it was even an update. Featuring the same shape and general technology, the X17 Plus was really a refined version of the X16 Plus, with some of the updates including a slightly thinner material in the toe box area, a debossed dimple texture across the entire upper to assist ball control, and a return from the shiny chrome to a more matte-looking finish on the outsole. A solid update that basically took everything that was great about the X16 Plus and made it even better. Even so, we had the sense that there was something bigger on the horizon for Adidas's top speed boot. And our hunch turned out to be correct when in 2018 the brand finally sandwiched those two layers of inner sock and outer shell cover into one dynamic synthetic material. This game-changing approach meant that the X model had reached a laceless evolution and allowed you to squeeze into the dramatically lower cut ankle collar while still achieving a skin-tight, locked-in fit. The improvements didn't stop there, as visually the foam stripes made a return to the forefoot of the shoe and a nod back to the much-loved F50 concept, and added heel cushioning pods to improve comfort and break-in time. Admittedly, there was still an internal support element inside the midfoot of the upper, so it wasn't a complete one-piece construction. However, all that was about to change with the introduction of the current version of X. The X19 Plus launched in May of this year as part of the 302 Redirect Pack, and while it may take visual cues from its predecessor, the technology is refined in all of the right places. Gone is the skeletal weave throughout the upper, which while providing good structure, it also meant that the X18 was a little too stiff for my liking. The softer upper on this model features a new technology called X-Lay, which allows the entire upper to be much thinner and more form-fitting. So thin in fact that you can actually see through the midfoot windows of the boot. Not really a performance element, but a great example of just how thin this upper is. Shaving 10 grams off the previous model, the X19 Plus is starting to look like a beautiful mashup of the 99 gram concept shoe and all the best bits from the F50. Take the 302 Redirect model and slap a gorgeous hardwire packed blue paint job on it, and you've got the current version of the most recent evolution of the X story. A virtually weightless boot with proven technology and a fast looking silhouette, the hardwired X is set to be a showstopper on pitch. So now you're up to date on the history of Adi's latest speed boot. The only thing that's left to do is check it out here at SOCCER.COM. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.